Welcome to Wine Library TV. I am your host, Gary Vaynerchuk. And this wonderful day, could be Wednesday, could be Thursday, could be Friday, depending on how they put up the videos. As you know, I am away, and I miss you. But we've taped a couple episodes for you, and what we're doing is, I've been dying to try. I'm doing one episode, try some wines that I've been really looking forward to trying, and so obviously I'm going to get right into it. Obviously this is not the normal format of the show if you newbies of coming on, first-time viewers, but please, if it is, go back and check out how we've been doing it in the past. But this is going to be a great episode as well. We're going to do one wine, though, instead of the normal 4 or so that we tend to do, and this is the Gewurtztraminer 2005 from Russian River, and this is a very interesting wine, and there's a couple reasons of why I have it. Number one, because I'm really intrigued by Gewurtztraminer in California because I've never really had many good ones. And then I stumbled across this one a few months ago and was really impressed. Robert Parker just scored and gave it 89 points. And the first time I had this wine, I thought it was a little bit better. So, you know, great color. I mean, just like shooting out with color. And the Gewurtztraminer in the past in the U.S. has just not been anything that special. Obviously, you got to go to Alsace and you get some great, great stuff. Germany as well, other places like that. But this is made by Jeff Morgan, who is the winemaker at Rudd, amongst other places. And I really think he is absolutely shockingly talented. And this is a very, very intriguing white wine I had. Now, this wine's about $25, $26. Again, 89 Parker. Let's give it a whirl. It has exactly what drew me to this wine the first time. This wine has an amazing hint of pina colada. And hopefully I'm drinking one right now in real time. Lively pineapple, but unlike many other wines, it's got a really serious tone of coconut in this wine, which is really, really spectacular in my opinion. Also, mixed into that meal is like a corn on the cob smell. So think about eating corn on the cob with lots of butter, drinking a pina colada. That's kind of the, you know, Epicurean experience you're having with this wine. Pretty cool, right? Epicurean? Not bad, right? Anyway, let's give it a whirl. Tremendous acidity. A really interesting taste of like dried hay mixed with apricots, sun-dried apricots, really exploding in your palate, really coats your entire mouth. I mean, like, very thick flavors coming through. I love the roundness of this. Gewurztraminer is a very interesting white wine. We're going to do a more extensive tasting with Gewurz, but, God, this is good. And what's really interesting about this is head and shoulders above the quality of any Gewurz I've ever had out of California. I never even really thought that the quality of Gewurztraminer coming out of California could reach this level. So to me, this is an eye-opening wine. It's like the cloudy-based Sauvignon Blanc. The first time I had it, I go, oh wow, New Zealand's probably going to be good. Or the Wild Duck Shiraz I had from Dan Phillips the first time he came to the States and never, you know, was written about and nobody knew who he was, and I was like, wow, this is really extracted fruit bomb Shiraz. So this is an eye-opener. This kind of encourages me, and I recommend serious winemakers to plant more Gewurztraminer in the U.S. because if we can get this kind of quality, maybe the Russian River Valley is the area to go, but maybe it's Mr. Morgan, but this wine is spectacular. I think Parker, his tasting notes are amazing. He even said, wow, finally, real Gewurztraminer in California or something to that degree. But he only gave it an 89, which is such a taboo score in the wine world. I think if you go by tasting notes more, and we push that all the time, forget about the actual points, but tasting notes are more important. And I'm going to have to agree with him. This wine is really profound, and I'm going to score this wine personally 91 points. I think this is a spectacular bottle of wine. This would go amazing with sushi or shellfish. I mean, I'm craving West Coast oysters right now, for example. This is spectacular. I really, really like it. And most importantly, it's another opportunity for me to go outside of the normal things I drink. And so you should follow that lead and try something new. So it's not about Gewurztraminer, but it's about trying different wines. Chinon, Cab Francs, for example, or anything. Please explore. That's what wine's all about. Because really, you know, here is the ultimate question of the day. What is the wine that you've had in the last 20 days or so, let's say 2 or 3 weeks, that was the first time you ever had that kind of wine. I'd like to know where your drinking patterns. Don't hide. And lurkers, I have not called you out in a long time. As a matter of fact, I'm going to make a thing. Lurkers, I have not called you out in a super long time. A lot of you have been coming out, but I see you. There's a lot of you out there, and we'd love for you to come out in this episode because, not that good, but because the reality is you, with a little bit of me, that was fun. We're changing the wine world, aren't we?